you are busy just with your regular life, all of the appointments and work and school. And then a birthday pops up, and it's a lot. I know, it's a lot to add to your already full plate. So what if you could just have like people who buy toys for a living do the birthday shopping for you? Because it's not your job to know if capybaras or axolotls are the trending animal, or like what is the hot new toy. It is our job.
It's definitely our job.
So, yeah, no, we have a weird job. So we have available custom birthday boxes, where what you do is you pick your budget, you tell us about the kid, you answer some questions, and then we do the rest. Wrap it up, put on the note you want, you can approve it or not, and we ship it right to your door. So we've been doing these pretty much all day. So I made your job harder, and I spread them out around the store.
She did.
So we're going to walk through, read to you the descriptions we were given, show you what we picked out, answer any questions that you have. We have a big range. We have, I think 4 is actually the youngest, 4-year-old,
Okay.
and up to an adult. So we believe
Adult first?
Adult first, because we're standing in our room, kind of things that adults like. And this one, the note says, I know this says birthday box, and it's not my wife's birthday, but she needs some kind of pick-me-up, so I hope you can still do this. We absolutely can. She's having to work a lot more hours right now. She's very stressed. She's normally very playful, but we're not getting to see much of that right now. Could you include some things that would make all of her desk time more pleasant, and maybe a game we can play at home? The game would need to play pretty quickly, since she's low on time, and not be super complicated, but not be mindless either. I hope all this makes sense.
What was your budget?
Awesome, 100.
Okay.
Yes. So I did something I wouldn't normally do and spent $50 on one item.
However,
Because I pulled this off of my desk.
your desk toy.
My desk pet brings me so much joy. So these you'll find like in art museums. They're art as much as they're a toy. So they're these magnets in these different shapes. Each set comes with eyes.
I love the eyes.
And anytime I'm a little like bummed, I just rebuild and make a new.
I know,
a
this
new
is
pet
one I
and
haven't
it's-
seen.
I know, because isn't he cute with his
tall.
mouth open and his feet? Yeah. So I spent $50 on that because I think if she's spending a lot of time at her desk.
Then a desk pet is necessary.
And then of course a Lifelines pen. So these have essential oils in it. They're only $10, so I kind of offset my spending
Your big
$50.
spending.
And then if you hold that up,
Yes.
Abstract
totally.
Games, I think this fit the bill perfectly, so it is going to play in 10 minutes or so. Abstract Games requires thought, but the rules are super simple. So they can play it in the evening, and then I had $3 left. So I picked all you need is love and ice cream
Love it.
sticker. You can put that on something.
Super cute.
I think that'd be a good little pick me
Yeah,
up.
I agree.
Yeah. He didn't ask for approval, so we're just gonna ship it.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Video without something dropped on the
We'll
ground.
get him later.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next.
This way?
That way.
All right.
Yes.
Where are we going in the little kid room?
Yep, into the little kid room. So this one actually was not placed as a birthday order. This was someone who sent the store a message last night. She said, I need a birthday gift for a little girl who's turning 4. I would like it to be on the go activities or a family game, and spend $30 to $40. So I just came in this morning, and the first thing I did was send her like 4 different pictures of options. And this was what she picked, so we definitely went with the on the go. So we have a sticker wow. You use this little guy to add all these stickers to the activities.
Wows.
Puffy stickers that have been a staple in my house for at least the past 4 years.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of time out of those. Great on the go. And then this adorable sensory seek and find bear. So you're squishing everything around here, kind of in the bear's belly, looking for your different. It's like a find it.
Yeah,
but
it's got
squishy.
a little booklet on the back, so you can look for all of the items here.
Oh, in that pocket.
Yes,
on the
in the
inside?
pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cute.
So they
25
can use
items.
all of this on the go. Which is great, and that was under $40.
Awesome.
Yep.
Super cute.
Okay, now we have some bigger budget ones. Well, bigger, smaller, bigger, bigger. Okay, this one I've not heard back. So one of the questions you'll see when you order a birthday box is, do you want to approve? And this person said yes. It also is the birthday's on Saturday, so hopefully we hear back soon. But when they come in and we know that, we move fast. So he's very active and athletic, super strong, good baseball player, doesn't need any actual baseballs, has 4 siblings that he always wants to show he's as good as they are. He's asked for like Eldrador creatures. I bought him a few of those, but if you have any that are new, they're almost all new right now.
Yes.
that might be cool. Doesn't really like Disney characters too much. So I just went full on active, and especially in the message that I sent her asking for approval, I was like, we can go so much deeper in the Schleich.
Yeah.
Or a different direction. So I don't know if this one's going to stick.
I missed what the budget was on this one.
200.
Okay.
Yes. So Foxtail.
My fave. I've had one like since I started working
And
here. I love Foxtail.
my worry is that she might be like, I said he didn't need any baseballs, but this is a completely different game. But that being good at baseball is going to bode
Definitely
well.
help.
So you throw it, and then you catch for different point values depending where you catch it on the tail. I love that one.
I love it too because it can be a single person thing. Like you can just spin it up into the air.
My kids play better on their own
yeah.
than with each other. Nerf make your own launchers. I played with one of these with my son, and there are a whole bunch of different styles, and it also gives some of the physics in here. So probably at 7 you won't get full into the science, but if he's playing this with older brothers especially, they could do that. No $200 package is complete without a board game. So,
Definitely.
So I went with an active hand-eye coordination challenge type game. So he's sticking with the theme. Oh, this was just banned. Okay, so new Schleich, but then what Schleich?
Which new
I
Schleich?
know. So I was like, well, she's probably thinking of these, the big creature. So I was like, I'll pick these. And then I had, silly me, I had grabbed like a green vehicle, and I was like, no, it's got to be on one of these teams. So these little vehicles are so fun because they will crash and kind of fall apart. My kids are big Schleich fans, and they have been really looking forward to these. And then you see it's driven by this like little mutant guy. And there are all of these little blind bags of different mutants.
So then you get an extra.
Yeah. So this was where I started.
Okay.
There's a lot of room for her to say, let's
go heavier in Eldrador, less
Yep.
inactive.
Yep.
Either way.
Okay, so again, big baseball fan. This is just so fun. It's not baseball at all, but it's a baseball pinball. Another one of your favorites.
Always and forever one of my top items.
Are you sure this isn't for you? It could be. Yeah, it really could be.
I mean, minus the scary spider thing.
A moon ball, light up moon ball, and we're finally. Oh, you're totally fine. Yeah.
Welcome.
We're getting into the season where it gets darker earlier.
Yes.
So you can actually play with light up toys at a decent hour.
I love that.
Speaking of glow things, and again, I went away from the baseball themed one so that it wasn't too intense. But if you have not seen our past video of my daughter trying to knock things off the shelves by throwing an ollie ball at it, these have this special core that absorbs all of the.
It's wild.
Yeah, it absorbs all of the pressure that's like made when it hits something, and it doesn't knock anything down. So you can play ball inside. And this one glows in the dark and can be colored. Best paper airplanes, because they truly are the best paper airplanes.
One of your favorite items.
One of my absolute favorites. I actually have our open one in my backpack, so we'll do a video just of these.
I agree.
Foosbot Stadium.
I fell in love with that at the show, so I'm so glad that that shipped and we got it.
And then I had exactly the right amount of money left for one big figure. That's a lot for 200.
It's a lot of stuff.
I personally think I did pretty well,
I think you did great.
but we'll see.
You are the expert.
So she will let us know, and then we'll wrap it up and ship it when we get approval.
Correct.
So 2 more. Like I said, this is what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Today. Okay, the next one's little. It was for a 14-year-old, so this was actually on. Oh,
yeah.
I love when people do this. She was making an order of just things that she wanted to order, and then I am guessing was like, oh, and Ryan's birthday is coming up. I need a $30 birthday gift. So this was for a 14-year-old, loves history and science, also loves football. She wants to approve it as well, but did leave that she is sure we will do a wonderful job. So thank you for that vote of confidence. That $30 in those themes is just kind of hard for a 14-year-old. So I went more to like, what do 14-year-olds like?
Right, we went off theme, but
They love all of these. It's still, what did I say? It looks like
it looks
history.
like history. It does.
It does. And so those are very fun. And then it left me, again, like
$10.
just $10. Every 14-year-old has to write things.
Yeah, and these, I mean, we've restocked Snifty like 5 times
Yes.
in 5 weeks, so
And
these have been a huge
I feel
hit.
like that's the right age, too, for the novelty of the pencil being so big
Yes,
to, like,
big,
really
but
be funny.
regular
So,
writing.
so these, again, I'm waiting on approval on these. The ones that we didn't need approval for, they're gone.
They're already shipped.
We shipped them. Those are gone. Okay,
All right.
so you've spent most of your day on what we're coming to next.
I have, yeah. So this is 2 separate packages. Well, one order, two boys, 6 and 7-year-old. The order actually started as a $100 birthday box, and we grew it to $150, and we've since grown it to $200.
So you're not locked in on anything you place.
You're never locked in.
People put a note like, but if there's something cool, I'll spend more.
I'll spend more.
Oh, there's cool stuff.
There's so much cool stuff. You're talking to the right people. So 6-year-old, they have, the other thing was,
The part about, okay. So 2 boys coming up, one's a week today, others after that. She tries to shop for them at the same time because they get mad if they don't have the same thing, but they're also old enough now that they want different things. Typical challenge.
Yeah.
7-year-old's the older one. Is this his file? He loves red, dragons, dinosaurs, buildings, space, and outdoors. 6-year-old loves yellow, then blue, Paw Patrol, Magnetiles, and anything the older one's into. They also have 4-year-old, 3-year-old, and 1-year-old younger siblings with another one on the way, so mom is tired and would love anything they can do independently. They also love rocks, but I'm not sure you played.
There was no rocks here, and I later got a message that they also loved arts and crafts and Tony's. So a lot of back and forth, and that's really what we're talking about with these birthday boxes. Like, you can start by just ordering the package and giving us nothing, and we will reach out.
We'll have to.
And build from there.
Yes.
Sometimes they're done in 15 minutes. Sometimes they take a couple of days. It really just depends. Do you want to show off what I picked for the 7-year-old?
Yeah, so he likes space. Okay, so this roll, we actually walked right past this on the wall over there. So this looks kind of like your typical easel paper roll, except it's sticky on the back. Just the right amount of sticky. So it'll either stick to the where you're coloring so that it doesn't slide to the table, or you can stick it to the wall and it's already hung, or you can color it that way. That you said you think she's had her eye on for a while. And then these are the Silky crayons from the same company that we have out that we color with on it. They're great with it. Rocket launch.
Yep, they like
spin
outdoor
poppers.
things.
Yep. Godzilla blind bag.
Right, I just had a little extra, so
but blind bags are great to put one in each, and then they'll get different.
But similar.
Yes. Dinosaurs scattered. I know. Should we show the comparison?
Sure.
Side
Yeah.
to side?
Yeah. So we've got
So yes, in both.
Right, because I wanted some to be exactly the same and
with
some to be
dinosaur on
different.
both. Okay.
Yes, she liked dinosaur for both of
Do you
them.
have a craft over here?
I do. So I've got the Mosaic Space Battle, which has some is that
that is kind of like a dinosaur
I know.
in space.
I agree. It kind of looks like a dinosaur in space. So I went with that one for him.
Okay, so we have our craft, we have our Godzilla, we have our slime.
Yep, and he also got a spin copter. So that's that.
They each have a Paw Patrol Tony.
Paw Patrol Jungle Tonys were on their list.
Okay. Active?
Yep, I've got a little bit of active.
Okay, we've got a sling ball, and I kind of want to throw one of those. I'm curious about that.
I think it would be really fun. I like that it's like a silicone, like you hold on to. I feel like they would fly really well.
I think so too. Okay, now building. We
both got a Lego set. So she was back and forth on wanting Legos in house just with the younger kids. I went with the 5-minute builds because there's a lot less pieces. They're only building the things that are in the book.
Yeah.
So and again, they can do it on their own, so she doesn't have to be involved in it.
Okay, and then you've got 3 items left of my 2, but they both have a magnetile.
Right, they both have a magnetile, so we went with the builder set and the space set. And again, the space set, turn it around. I love that you get to store your magnetiles in the shop.
In the rocket? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
That's just so cool.
Is this the last one?
I'm not sure.
No,
I don't think so. Yeah. And then the builder set for the younger one. And then he likes puzzles, so we did a puzzle for him, and then the flip kits that I figured anybody in the house could end up using.
And I would guess both kids are going to play with this. Both kids are going to play with it. It's all going to get
mixed in, so we just kind of wanted to have the same amount of items.
And then we will wrap them. Yeah. We have more wrapping down here. We will label them, and we'll ship them out.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, ladies. Hello. So if you have never worked with us before, send us any questions you have.
Hi, welcome here. I'll step this way. Yeah.
We are an open store. Send us any questions you have. You know, some of these were initiated with orders, some of them were initiated with conversations. We're a small business. The person you're going to hear from is probably one of us.
Yep. Or me.
Or Courtney. So, reach out with any questions. We are here to work for you, and we love play, and we know a place. So, use us to make your life easier. Yes. Have a great day. Bye.